used to love weekends, because it meant I could work straight through without the interruption of meetings and client conferences. Not anymore. The woman in the row ahead of me twists around as the trolley passes, peering between the seats. She's smiling, but the expression in her eyes is strained. I don't blame her. We're less than half an hour into a 9-hour flight. "Could you ask your little girl to stop kicking?" she says nicely. "Lottie, stop kicking the lady's chair," I say, in a tone that gives no hint I might as well be commanding the sun to set in the east. Lottie stops instantly, her fat little legs suspended mid-swing. The woman smiles again, more honestly this time, and turns away. She's fooled by the curls. My 3-year-old daughter is blessed with white blonde ringlets that reach her waist, the kind of fantasy hair Disney princesses used to have before they got feisty. It misdirects attention from the pugnacious jut of her jaw, the stubborn, bull-headed set of her shoulders. She isn't conventionally pretty. Her features are too quirky for that. And then there's her weight, of course. But you can tell she's going to be striking when she's older. What my grandmother's generation would call handsome. She just has to grow into her face, that's all. The curls are nature's sly sleight of hand. They make people think of angels and Christmas, when they would be better off sharpening stakes and searching for silver bullets. Lottie waits just long enough for the woman to relax. "Please, dear, could you stop that?" the woman says. There's no smile this time, pained or otherwise. Kick, kick. The woman looks at me, but I'm studiously flicking through the in-flight magazine. You have to choose your battles. We still have 8.5 hours to get through. Kick. Trying another tack, the woman pushes a bag of Haribo sweets through the gap in the seats. "Would you like some gummy bears?" "You're a stranger," Lottie says. Kick. "Yes, very good. That's right." Another unrequited glance in my direction. "Don't take sweeties from strangers. But we won't be strangers if we introduce ourselves, will we? I'm Mrs. Stedman. What's your name?" "Charlotte Perpetua Martini." Perpetua? That's unusual. "Daddy said I had to have a Catholic name because he's Italian, so Mummy Googled saints and picked the worst one she could find." My daughter and I have no secrets. "And where is Daddy, Charlotte? Isn't he going on holiday with you?" Kick. "Daddy's dead," Lottie says, matter-of-factly. The nuclear option. Golden princess curls and a dead daddy. There's no coming back from that. "Oh, dear. Oh, I'm so sorry, Charlotte." "It's okay. Mummy says he was a bastard." "Lottie," I reprove, but my heart's not in it. He was. The woman subsides into her seat, radiating the peculiar combination of tongue-tied embarrassment and ghoulish curiosity with which I've become so familiar in the 14 months since Luca was killed when a bridge collapsed in Genoa. He was visiting his elderly parents, who split their time between their apartment there and his mother's ancestral family home in Sicily. It's just luck it was my weekend to have Lottie, and not his, or she'd have been with him. Taking pity on the woman, I give Lottie my mobile phone. It's quite safe. At 30,000 feet, she can't repeat the in-app purchase debacle of last month. With my daughter distracted, I flip open my case file, trying to keep my paperwork in order in the cramped space. This trip couldn't have come at a worse time. The asylum hearing for one of my clients, a Yazidi woman who survived multiple rapes during her captivity by IS, was unexpectedly brought forward last week, meaning I've had to hand it over to one of my colleagues, James, the only lawyer at our firm with a free docket. He's extremely competent, but my client is terrified of men.